After Beijing released floods without warning, neighboring provinces such as Hebei have been severely affected. Reports said that in the early morning of August 2nd, villagers on the west embankment of Cicun Bridge, Zhuozhou, Baoding City, were guarding the upstream dikes day and night to protect themselves. However, the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP regime, secretly sent people to dig the dikes to release floods, but were prevented by the villagers. A villager angrily said, "If it weren't for the villagers protecting the dikes, our village would have disappeared by now." However, they were later suppressed by the police. On August 3rd, a video on the Ganjing World platform showed that, at night, quite a few policemen were at the scene, some with flashlights in their hands. Many people were surrounding a man who seemed to be a leader, asking, "Are our houses a place for you to release floods? What's the point of releasing the flood? Tell us where you release the flood. Now there is no food for us to eat, no water for us to drink. What are you guys doing in our village?" Some villagers said people still live in the village, and many elderly and weak people have not been taken away. After that, a leader repeatedly asked the villagers who the village cadres were. The villagers said in unison, "There are no village cadres. We are all self-managed." A villager then asked the leaders to show the official document releasing floods, but no one could give it. There is also a video showing many villagers being put into a police van, many of them agitated and shouting, "How can you treat the common people like that?" And "Police hit people." According to Vision Times, on this issue, some netizens commented, "Isn't this intentional murder? If this incident were tried in a court in a country with the rule of law, it would be guilty of intentional murder." Another said, "I remember that in the Ming Dynasty in 1566, if the imperial guards were found to have dug dikes in the middle of the night, they would all be beheaded. The CCP now is far inferior to the Ming Dynasty. On the contrary, it is righteous to dig dikes, to capture and beat the people protecting the dikes." Some netizens said a similar situation happened in the Henan flood tragedy in 2021. The incident caused a lot of Henan people to drown. Since power is only accountable to a system of power that is not elected by the people, there is no need to be accountable to the people. The Zhuozhou flood is the same circumstance. This is not a natural disaster. It is a man-made disaster. It's mass murder. The CCP is a group of bandits that kill people. Everyone knows that. Since July 29th, heavy rainfall has caused disasters in Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei. Due to Beijing's flood discharge, Zhuozhou, a neighboring city of Hebei province, has suffered severe disasters. Residents of Zhuozhou, under the siege of flood, had no choice but to send many messages calling for help on social media. However, many netizens said the authorities did not notify them of the flood discharge, and the rescue work was ineffective. Currently, the Zhuozhou people are struggling between life and death, and the Zhuozhou authorities have not yet announced the number of victims and missing people.